Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be reacting to Tower of Fantasy First Impressions. Is it worth playing by the Lazy Peon? I've been watching the Lazy Peon for a very long time. I've been watching him since he was doing World of Warcraft content, which was many years ago. A big fan of this content creator, so obviously links for everything in regards to him will be in the description, so please go support him and watch this video first if you have not yet watched it before you watch this one. Before we get into it, I'll just say that if my voice sounds a little bit weird or congested than usual is because I'm just still kind of recovering from getting COVID for the first time. Nearly avoided it for 3 years and finally got it, but there you go. Which is obviously why there's been less content and streams recently, because I've just been, resting, but that's by the by. So, yes, the reason why I wanted to react to this is because, one, where did this come from? I didn't know Tower of Fantasy was coming out. I literally, until the day it came out, I don't know really much about it. It seems quite interesting. I know it's quite a lot like Genshin Impact, I suppose, and Genshin Impact is a game I've kind of played a little bit, but not a lot. So, but it looks like it's a mix of an MMO. It seems like a lot of things that we like, so why not give it a look and see what it is. I think I'm also going to have I've just downloaded it, installed it, and I might have a crack at it on stream and see what it's like. If it's good, yeah, good, and if it's not, we'll play something else, but that's kind of where it is. So we'll get into the video now. Obviously, I'll try not to pause it too much, because I know people don't like that, but obviously if I want to add something, I will. And what else? Yeah, like and subscribe. You know the usual stuff. Anyway, okay, so let's get into the video right now. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Tower of Fantasy is a massive open-world anime RPG cross-platform on both PC and mobile that features ultra-fast
so it's like
action combat, the ability to switch between 3 different weapons, a world absolutely rammed with puzzles, collectibles, hidden stories, and treasure, as well as the...
It seems to be more of a mix of the sci-fi aesthetic. I don't think Genshin really does that, does it?
Ability to create your dream waifu.
It's like
with an extreme...
Reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild
Customization suite. Other than being a shared open-world RPG, Tower of Fantasy features a fully voice-acted main story with anime-quality cutscenes. The ability...
I like a main story, and I like anime quality cutscenes. You could see that from the Final Fantasy stuff that I've done, and the Kingdom Hearts stuff that I do. So that's good. That's a tick in the box for me.
Traverse the world via climbable walls, flying your jetpack, waterboard various mounts, or through teleports. This video is sponsored by Tower of Fantasy, however they just want a normal first impressions of the game with the usual pros and cons at the end. If you like what you see in this video, then click the link in the description below to pre-register for Tower of Fantasy now. Tower of Fantasy, the next big anime RPG that I'm sure all you...
So this video is about a month old, I think.
Create your ideal waifu. Let's see if it's any good. Game starts with a cutscene, waifu with massive hair. Okay, action-packed start to the game, and this is where we choose between male or female. Let's be honest, 90% of people that play this game, they're going with the female option to play Waifu Simulator.
Of course they are.
Let's go with that. Lazy waifu. WASD to move, you can double jump in this game. Shift is both a sprint and a dodge. Combat immediately.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, it looks like it's fairly... Hold on a second. Oh, realize I'm just blocking... I'm going to take it back a little bit.
Packed start to the game, and this is where we choose between male or female. Let's be honest, 90% of people that play this game, they're going with the female option to play Waifu Simulator. So let's go with that. Lazy
Waifu Simulator.
WASD to move, you can double jump in this game.
It looks fluid, very fluid.
Dodge. Combat immediately feels super fast-paced.
That's good. Well, it needs to, because that's the main gameplay, isn't it?
Buttery smooth animations. You can animation cancel with the dodge. You can climb walls in this game. You've got stamina though, so you need to keep an eye on that.
Genshin and Breath of the Wild.
Probably has something to do with what you're wearing, love. You can double jump and you can dodge in the air, and you can attack in the air and stay airbound for quite a while. And we've awoken into the bright, vibrant world of Tower of Fantasy. I love the colours straight away. This game also gives you pretty good control over the camera. You can use the mouse wheel to scroll right the way in.
Okay.
Get a good look around. around if you like. It's
Right,
not
the
one
way
of those
in.
fixed position games where your camera is locked
Back
to
of the
this
head?
distance behind your character, which I really like. There's a good boy over here greeting me as I've woken up. Hello, friend.
I mean,
Big giant tower
can you
in
pet the dog,
distance.
though?
I guess that is the
Can you pet the
Tower of
dog?
Fantasy over there, as the game's named after. Pretty cool start to the game.
This is Astra Shelter, area code HT501.
Voice acting's pretty good as well. Yeah, 10 minutes into the game and the first little lolly girls popped out. So
Oh,
this is
for
where I
fuck's sake.
finally get to customize my
All right.
character. 5 different starting
So this is
presets, and I'm
important.
guessing
Okay,
we
so
can
there's
fine-tune
Oh, I
it.
like that.
Let's
It's-
start with this one and
So do you get
customize
other
it a bit.
characters?
You've got 6 different base outfits to choose from,
I
and
like
you can
customization.
fine-tune the colors
That's
on
cool.
each outfit.
I'm a big
old
fan of
boob
that.
physics as you move your character left to right, bit of fan service.
I'm a big
There's
fan of
always
that
a
too.
little jiggle every time a new outfit pops in. Let's go with this one.
It's good to see,
And
it's
this
good
is
to
where
see.
waifu dress-up sim comes into play. There's a lot of hair customization in this game. So you've got front, middle, and back. Outfit does not match the hair. Choose another hair color. Oh, really? So I guess the hair
Oh, wow.
is designed
It's
so
massive.
it doesn't clip through the outfits, which is
I
cool
see.
if that's the case. So certain outfits can only use certain middle
Oh,
hair
right.
types. But yeah, this is the reason why 90% of people choose females in anime games like this. Waifu dress-up sim is strong. Character shape, body shape. Big
Oh my
head,
god.
small
You
head,
can change the
different
size of their
height
head.
sliders. You can also have headband, earphones, bunny ears.
Oh my
facial
god.
features. So this is just a bunch of sliders. I don't really want to butcher my character though. But straight away, character customization, very good in this game. Nose sliders, mouth sliders, more accessories like tattoos and stuff.
I mean, there's clearly a lot here.
They're a little bit creepy. I'm happy with
Yeah,
that.
the eyes are a bit
Complete.
weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Time for some big damage. This might have one of the most fluid combat systems I've seen in a mobile/PC cross-platform RPG. It feels really fast-paced and responsive. Super impressed so far. Also,
I mean, that's
nice
good.
attention to
As I said,
detail
that's
with
what
the
it needs
world.
to
When you
have.
run through the grass actually moves. Your character has hair physics.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit trees, and there's a bit of audio-visual feedback there.
Mm-hmm.
It's little things like this that makes the world feel alive. We've just unlocked a jetpack, so tap 2 to use the jetpack.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
jetpack's cool. Just
I
kinda
mean, it
boosts
takes
you
your
up in the
stamina,
air.
I
There's
guess.
so many like little interactables throughout the world. Throw it at the chest. Okay, another treasure chest. The world's like
Okay.
littered with little distractions that you're gonna run into as you're
Mhm.
questing. I love that.
Good.
What's this? A thorn vine set on fire. Okay,
Seems
we
to
need
be a
find
lot
fire.
to do.
Looking for
Fire. Oh, this really
Quite
reminds me of Breath of the
convenient
Wild.
fire. I'm going to pick you up. Throw convenient fire over here.
And I know that's an
Set
easy
fire the
comparison to make,
thorns and
but-
open this. And after many distractions, I've finally made it to my objective. Is this the map of the entire game? Seems big. Seems like a really good game for completionists. And if you
Oh,
look
wow,
here, this
yeah.
tracks all of your progress. So in this one zone, Astra, there's 48 different supply pods, 5 different scenic
That's
points,
cool. That's
6 space rifts.
Does Guild Wars 2 have stuff like that?
114 world exploration, like just
think it
running
did.
around the map, I guess, and 3 ruins. So each of these maps are going to be absolutely littered with distractions.
I really
and
like
things
that.
that you can explore. What's
For the
this?
brief
I'm trying
moments
to
I
do
played
the
Guild Wars
quest, but I
2.
just keep coming across random things in the world, and I have to interact with them. Found a water core. Let's chuck it inside of this plant. Eat up, big boy. And now it's gonna puke up treasure for me. More exploration progress. Every
Okay.
time I see a mob, because the combat's so fun, I just want to attack it. Even if I don't need to. Just attack it for the hell of it. I can already
I mean,
tell
that's a
that
good
people are going to love this
sign.
game. It's going to be massively
Like,
popular. Giant
Desert,
open
innit?
worlds, anime graphics, nice art style. The gameplay feels buttery smooth, really fun.
Mhm.
And there's just tons of things to get distracted with, and lots of like map completion. I love this slow-mo dodge system. Before an enemy attacks, you
Oh,
can
that's
slow
cool.
down time if you dodged correctly, and it feels really
You can get some
satisfying.
hits in. Okay, that's
Dodge.
interesting.
There it is, perfect. We go in with the big damage and take him out. First proper little boss fight by the looks of it. Do my AoE spin, dodge. Pop big damage, that's cool. Combo, wait, is he dead already? You are already dead. Okay, so this is where the gacha system comes into play, and this game, the gacha
Okay,
is
this-
with
yeah,
weapons.
this- okay.
Thunderous Halberd SR. Did I
All
just
right, so is there, because in Genshin, as far as I understand, and I don't know a lot about gacha games, so if you do and you've played a lot of these, feel free to educate me. So the gacha is in Genshin the heroes you play as, I'm guessing, And this one is the weapons, I suppose, which I actually really like, because I like having a character that I keep and I play as and I develop. It's one of the things that kind of... I mean, I didn't really play Genshin that much to give it a chance, really, but it's one thing that I would have preferred. So this speaks a lot to me as a, like a, I don't know, RPG fan, I guess.
Let's get really lucky. Oh, okay, so there is gacha in the form of waifus as well.
Oh,
so
is there?
Gacha in this game does come in the form of weapons and heroes. Initially, I thought it was just weapons.
Okay.
But apparently, the system simulates legendary warriors and uses that data to transmit it onto your character.
Oh, I see.
Seems insanely strong.
I think.
Upgrade it. Enhance.
Not entirely sure
level 3.
what that
Now
means,
my character looks
to be honest.
completely different. But in the cutscenes, my character is still the character that is shown. Oh, okay, you can
So
just
it's-
teleport around the map.
You
Okay,
can embody
being
this,
raided by Ravagers.
but you're
No
still the same
problem, 'cause
character?
I'm here to bring the damage. Swap to your bow and shoot down the wings of the Ravagers. Okay, I've got a bow now, apparently. Deal some nice damage. And they're dead, level 10. Wait, so I guess that means I've unlocked 3 weapon slots now. Yes, indeed. Always handy to have a ranged weapon.
Okay.
So now I need to jump on a turret and blow everything away. It's been a pretty cool start to the game so far. It's introduced so many different mechanics to me. Now I've got a hoverboard. That's
I love
cool. Okay, now I've
That's
got
very
armed
cool.
wings.
You can't complain about that.
Escalating quickly, isn't it? I'm shooting down the Ravager's mothership now. Go over here. This looks like a boss area. It's big open plains. Is it what I think it is? Here we go.
What is he doing? He's turning into Bane.
Why did you do that to yourself? You've made yourself so
Bane.
big that if you wanted to go inside 7-Eleven, you couldn't do it anymore. You're too big for the door. How are you going to get
That's
groceries
a sad
now?
situation.
Gained enough black nucleus to order 10 at once. So let's see if we get something good.
Okay, more
this time.
gacha. So what do you get? I like this. This reminds me of the intro to Marvel.
I really like
Oh,
this
nothing.
background
Okay.
music right now. It's super chill. I might have to
That is very
download
nice.
the OST of this game and just like put it on in the background when I'm chilling. Okay, so now we're gonna enter our first ruins. I'm guessing this is like a dungeon or something. Throw some of these, clear the area a little bit before we get down there. That's it, Craig.
Ouch.
Yeah, just stand in an explosion yourself. That's good gameplay, isn't it? Great gamer. First boss, Hyena-tron. It doesn't look like a hyena to me. Ooh. Okay, let's dodge that. Yeah, this is cool. Keep
I mean, it
dodging.
looks pretty cool so
Switch.
far.
Oh, big damage. Crit him in the back. Oh, it's gonna blow up. Okay, that was my first real boss fight. Pretty fun, especially now I've got this missile barrage thing. Success. Now I'm finally atop this giant tower. Pretty cool scenery. Look at this. It's like
Wow,
a
that
giant
looks awesome.
space city in the sky. Ooh, wait,
That's really
we're gonna get
cool.
ourselves a motorbike.
No way.
Vehicles unlocked. Press V, that's going to
All
work
right.
on my bike. And
You
that's
got a
gonna be
hoverboard, you got
fast way to
motorbikes.
travel around the world. Press spacebar.
What
and
more
there's
do
a
you
little
want,
jump.
man? This is
Pretty
awesome.
Cool. Let's see what other vehicles the game has.
Oh, there's
Later
loads.
on, you can get robots.
Look at that!
This thing.
What's that?
Car, horse.
I like the horse.
Whatever this is. Cube.
Whatever.
Many different mounts.
I really like the art
new
style, you know.
simulacrum, Bei Ling.
Oh,
Let's be Bei Ling
so-
for a bit. Looks pretty cool. I think Bei Ling specializes in being an archer.
I wonder what
I
the
really like the look of this hero.
The story is. I guess it's probably going to go into there in a minute. But what is the story behind how, using the simulacrum work? Are you still one character that just has access to embody simulacrums, or what? I don't know. That's just one of the questions that I'm sure will probably get answered in a minute.
It's a cool style, short hair, emo, masked look. I like it. Go to adventure and begin an adventure to increase your level. This is what I've been waiting for. The
Okay.
moment where I get to just go out, explore the world, and do more sandboxy stuff to make progress. The MSQ stuff is fun, but I'm definitely at the point where I just want to go around, do map completion, explore, have fun in the open world. Right, now I'm level 18, I can do Ruins 3.
What's the max level?
So let's go in here. Oh,
Ruins
this is
3.
different. I've got my missile barrage and I've got my omnium hand cannon. Try using the hand cannon to help you climb the wall. How's that going to help me climb the
It's
wall?
like that's a lot of like.
That way, I guess. Onto the final boss, I guess.
We've got extra accessories and weapons
Some
and
damage.
mounts
Get
and
in
stuff.
there.
There's a
Get
lot
away from the
of
ground.
depth
Okay.
in what you can
Convenient platform.
unlock.
Pretty cool boss fight, really. He takes quite a long time to kill, lots of health. So, when I do kill him, I'm not going to feel like it's a fluke or anything. And he's dead. I feel like the first 2 hours or so of gameplay is just tutorial, and then when the game starts to open up a little bit, the difficulty improves quite a bit, and you can really enjoy the combat in long boss fights with multiple mechanics. If you're finding the game too easy in the first 2 hours, just persist with it because it does get a little bit more difficult. The jet board allows you to travel along rivers and down slopes quickly.
Wow.
Hell yes. There's so many different relics and little utility items.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Change the camera whilst you're surfing, and it looks like now we're heading into the second zone of the game. Goodbye, Tutorial Island. You will be missed. But now, the real adventure begins. So this looks like the base camp area of this zone. Various
I like that.
NPCs,
That's like Booty
crafting
Bay.
Stations, item vendors, all of that kind of stuff.
Booty Bay is one of my favourite zones.
And they've already got me doing
in any game.
Lifting boxes around. How rude. I just noticed this, but the moon
I love zones on the beach,
game
man. That's why I love
bloody
Limsa.
Huge. Imagine if the moon really looked like that. I'd love to live in a planet where the sky is filled with a celestial object that large. Right, so what I want to do now is go back to the starting island and 100% it, because just like leaving this island without 100% progress is
weird,
really hurting my brain. Okay, so apparently I've unlocked a simulacra story. So let's try
excellent.
that.
All right, this is what
It's going to give me one of these golden
was speaking about.
nucleus.
So it seems like when you choose your
to a snow area.
character appearance, you're stuck with it. So you're playing like a female character. You get female simulacrums.
Perhaps we're also going to unlock her once we finish this quest. I like all of these little mini games and puzzles. Definitely makes the
that's pretty cool.
Feel varied. Ah, so this is going to be a stealth section. Just don't run in the red.
I mean, looks very difficult.
You can't see me even though I'm standing right in front of you. And now we're playing as Meryl, so I guess we will unlock her soon. And Meryl uses a great sword.
That looks great.
That's my kind of character.
I love a great sword.
And she does frost attacks. Hell yes, we need to unlock her. And on top of that, she's got the biggest hair of all the waifus. Best character we've seen in the game so far. Right, so I've finally got 10 gold nucleuses. Let's see
what does that
if we can get
mean?
Something decent. Please give me an
it's more.
SSR.
It gets these. Okay. Anything good? Still, I mean, they really know what to do when pack openings, man.
SR, Staff of Scars.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's a new type of weapon. Test out the staff.
That's cool. Ooh. That's very cool. What is this?
Staff looks good. The staff dodge puts you through a mini black hole. I think it's going to take me a hell of a long time to 100% the Zone of Astra. Probably not worth doing in this first impressions video. We're about 4 hours into the game at this point, and I've already seen enough to know that I'm going to play this game upon full release.
Okay,
so let's
that's
wrap
good.
Up this first impressions video here. So after playing Tower of Fantasy for a few hours or so, my first impressions are as follows. The actual in-combat gameplay is the best I've experienced so far in an RPG that's mobile/PC cross-platform. It's extremely responsive, the Chronosphere dodge mechanic feels amazing every time you pull it off, and the weapon swap system feels great. The general movement and world traversal also feels top tier.
Okay.
Double jump, attack in the air, dodge whilst in the air, jump at a wall and climb the wall, as well as a ton of vehicles to help you get around
up!
the map
What are you doing?
quickly. It's everything you'd want in terms of good movement gameplay. Each zone is littered with distractions, collectibles and treasures that break up the questing, make the gameplay feel varied and help the world feel alive. The base character customization is really good. I can imagine people spending hours making their perfect waifu here. For people that like story-driven games, they'll most likely
it's nice to see that it's fully voice
acted,
acted.
as there's a lot of cutscenes, varied questing, and it's fully voice acted.
It's nice to see that it's been more of a standard.
Progression feels really nice. The game will be free to play upon release.
Cool.
The graphics and art style looks good with the game being made in Unreal Engine 4, and the background music is so good that people will be downloading the OST to listen to whilst they study.
Good.
If you're not a fan of gacha or RNG, this game might not be for you. If you're not someone who likes story-driven games or anime, this game also might not be for you. And the game seems to lack a character selection menu, and during the beta I was only able to make one character across all servers.
It's a bit
without
weird.
any way of deleting that character.
It's a bit weird.
If you accidentally pick the wrong server and
screwed.
delete the character, then you can't change it if things stay the way they currently are with
That's
this
gotta
beta
change.
test. I hope they fix this issue for the full release.
Yeah, that's got to change.
Overall, after recording this video, I was sad that this game wasn't fully released yet, as I wanted to keep playing it, but with permanent progression. Tower of Fantasy is definitely a game pushing the boundaries of what's possible when it comes to cross-platform PC/mobile RPGs. And from what I've seen, I think this game's going to be absolutely massive upon full release. I now understand why I've had so many people with anime profile pictures spamming my YouTube comments telling me to check out this game.
Oh, hilarious.
Now. But that's it for this video, guys. Shout out to Tower of Fantasy for the sponsorship and giving me access to the beta so I can cover the game. Tower of Fantasy will fully release on dual platforms in Q3 2022 and will be available on Steam and the Epic Store in Q4 2022. But you can click the links in the description below to pre-register for the game and add it to your wish list now. Social media links on screen. Gently caress the like button whilst making anime noises for the algorithm gods, and I'll see you in the next one.
Good God. Okay, don't... Oh, of course it's bloody Raid fucking Shadow Legend. All of this sounds really good. I mean, I don't really know anything about it. I don't really know a lot about gacha games, as I said, but... So, I mean, I don't know about you. I don't often play games on my phone at all. I don't know. I mean, I have a phone that can. It's just I never really do it. They never really feel that good. On there, I suppose I could buy that little controller thing you could play with, and do that, but it does rinse battery. I don't know. We'll see. But that's not really a massive thing for me. As long as it plays well on PC, that's the main thing, and it looks like it does. As it says here, lots of collectibles and stuff. That I really like that, and 100%ing zones, which is something I really enjoyed doing when I briefly played Guild Wars 2 when it first released, and when I played WoW, where you finish up all of the little things that you have to do in that zone, and then you move on to the next one. So that's a big tick for me. Yeah, character customization, also a big tick. You want to personalize your journey and your story as much as you can. Voice acted, good. Like, there's so many talented voice actors out there. Use them, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay, and free to play and all that stuff. Obviously, there's the gacha stuff and all the other stuff he said as well. I don't really know how that's going to affect the game in the long run. I mean, I wouldn't mind having to spend... If you put a lot of time into a game, a free-to-play game, then I think it's okay to put a little bit of money in it. But it does depend on how predatory it is, and it does depend on how badly it forces you to do that. I think there's games that do the free-to-play model quite well, like Path of Exile, which I haven't played a lot of, but I know it does it quite well. But then there's also games like Diablo Immortal, which do it really badly. So that obviously that will remain to be seen on how it does it. I mean, I'll give it a go, obviously, regardless. But hopefully it's not too intrusive, or it requires you to keep on topping up the money to keep up with people, because that kind of ruins the entire thing for me. And if that was the case, I probably won't even bother. But hopefully that's all good. So yes, this was a great video. Obviously links to Lazy Peon stuff is all in the description. Please go support his channel. And I think we're going to give this game a go, and we will see how it goes. I will let you know, maybe in a pinned comment something. Hopefully I remember to do that. What server and stuff I'm on if you wanted to play with me. It will be on a EU server, though, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, I think this is a perfectly good game to give a crack. Why not? So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and you've got other things you want me to have a look at and react to, please leave them in the comments below and I'll have a look at those. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.